Hey guys, I've 100% completed the Island Sanctuary, and now it's time for me to complain that there's no content. Before people take that seriously, that's me poking fun at the comments telling me that apparently I'm anti-fun. But guys, seriously, for real, let me address that for a bit here, because I've gotten like 50 comments about that. I have genuinely enjoyed doing this content and kept pushing because I was craving more. As people know who've been longtime viewers, you can't push me to do something that I don't want to do. I'll avoid it like the plague. It's in my view, other people are, everyone's allowed to interpret art, which I would consider like game a form of art. Everyone's allowed to interpret art in their own way. I actually view it quite the opposite of casual, relaxing content. I view it as setting up an automated little business with so much optimization potential and intricacies and mechanics, and that is fun as heck to me. That's my view on it, and I like that stuff. Optimization potential here is very significant. Like, what are you spending your calories on to get the materials in on the side that you don't even need to do yourself? How are you assigning out tasks? How are you going to be plotting the next week? How is that in relation to the board? You're literally basically setting up your own little business for some of the most absolute expensive materia in the entire game, and that's just one of the items that you can get. Not to mention the dyes. The dyes are always going to be forever. Everyone knows Glamour's the true endgame. That's Glamour's forever. But beyond that, I'm a software dev as my actual in-life trade. Like, I enjoy making processes more efficient and automating the hell out of things. I'm really actually having fun. I don't know about you guys leaving toxic comments saying I'm not having fun and telling me how I feel, like, on a random dude's videos, but you do you. But in all seriousness, now moving on from that topic, it's been fully unlocked for me, fully upgraded, and I just got the process started for the Lominsan Lighthouse at the tippy top of my Island Sanctuary, which is the last thing you unlock. And now I want to show it off to everyone because people want to know what they're getting into, what am I signing up for, what's the end goal. And so the last upgrade was for the one landmark, which can be any landmark, but you do get Fancy Lighthouse, so I obviously went with that. I just think it's going to be cool as heck up there. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty sure it's the same bonus if you choose anything else. But this, I should say, is after gaining 3,000 Seafarer's calories and then opening up that last wall. I'm honestly just glad the math that I worked out actually worked out, because I was literally there by like the tiniest margin. I was like collecting things, I was like putting things into the thing, optimizing, which I told you I liked. Like, as the footage showed, like, I was there by a hair's width, and I'm like, can I make this work? And I did. And so, oh wow, was I nervous though, and I wouldn't make it here, but I did. Math is for the win. And so really the final form of the Island Sanctuary will have a total of 5 processing facilities, 4 landmarks, and then the Pokemon Center and the farmland and the cabin. I was shocked when I found out that there were only 5 processing facilities, which means that you can max out at 3 workshops and 2 granaries. I guess I shouldn't be shocked that it's only 2 granaries from the user interface, but I guess that I'd go like expect like 3 and 3, just 3 granaries. But upon opening the final area, you do also immediately get access to flight, as you probably see in the footage already. I'm actually recording the audio separately this time, but I can also say that all of those zones on the map were previously inaccessible, and honestly I think that they're pretty, but I'm not really sure what is up with the one zone on the south. Like, I see literally nothing to gather here, and then there's one with a bunch of con, which I guess makes con farming a lot easier to gather. I generally take those spiky plants, the agave plants with the hemp, the agave plants, and then or like take copper. Yeah, I'd take like agave and copper, or both. But what is seriously a major win here, what I'm going to say is really good here, is in the middle of the island is the easiest quartz iron farm ever, especially compared to lower on the mountain, which I'm actually seeing myself going to use a lot when I need those materials. And so there, you really have it, fully upgraded island. Now, in all seriousness, it is time to start the real Island Sanctuary Endgame with this, which does have its own endgame. You're at this point just getting everything up to that endgame, which is really figuring out how to plan to farm out the most Seafarer's calories as possible and really make the island as self-sustaining machine and as hands-off as possible. And it kind of gets back to what I was saying at the start, is it's like, to people saying in the comments that I was doing this to ruin my fun, I actually view it like the opposite of like that casual, relaxing content. I view it as setting up that automated little business. Optimization potential is obviously significant here. You're literally setting up all these things and just letting all these little cogs whir around and like, just like, you're making something automated, which is optimization, which is, for some people like me, I guess the freaks of the world, fun. And so I don't know, but again, kind of like what I said, art's up to interpretation. I enjoyed it, but I kind of digress with the business thing. Like, I don't know what to even say, guys. The past few videos I've done on Island Sanctuary shared my experiences to hopefully help others avoid pitfalls, and I don't know, I keep getting told how I think and how I feel. It's really awful and nasty and really weird to read how I feel, because then I actually think, like, am I actually like not having fun? But honestly, I genuinely enjoyed this and setting it up, and now I get to do the end game of Island Sanctuary, which people will again say I'm not enjoying, even though it, like, optimization is what I actually do in my real life day-to-day, like optimization, automation, like figuring out like business problems and how to like make a software solution for them. I don't know, it's just a lot to read some of those comments, and apparently how I think and feel is wrong and evil, and I'm apparently like dumping on Yoshi P. What the hell? I love Yoshi P and the dev team, and I've said that so many times. I coined the term, the like Final Fantasy 14 devs are a blessing. I don't know. Boy, I'm just wrapping up this video. It's too much, but I just want to show off the fully complete Island Sanctuary, and there you go. A lot on my mind with some of the shit I was reading. Anyhow, I should end this video like I normally do, saying if you appreciated this content, I'd be super happy if you dropped a ton of Seafarer's calories on that like button and can't hit that subscribe button. There's still going to be more Island Sanctuary content coming. I am maybe even going to have like something to help people like try and figure out things. I'm going to do videos to try and like help people get through like paths. Yeah. Anyhow, take care everyone. I'm closing this video, and yes, that's even to those leaving the nasty comments. I hope you have a good day too. Life's way too short for anything else.